CW's Gin Joint, a staple in downtown Tampa, is welcoming a new creative force to its kitchen. Executive Chef Jerry Sizemore brings a refined yet soulful approach rooted in Southern and coastal traditions. And Chef Jerry is here in our Kitchen Saver kitchen with a taste of what's on the menu. So welcome to the show. Great to have you here.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, I love it. You're telling me Dunedin, born and raised there.
Yes, ma'am. Born and raised in Dunedin. I went to Tarpon Springs High School, did the Jacobson Culinary Arts Academy over there.
Yeah.
So, I've stayed local the whole time. I did a little bit of time in Charlotte, North Carolina for culinary school and found myself back to Tampa.
That's great. And I know you've been at some pretty popular restaurants here in Tampa. Burns, one of them. So what brought you to the Gin Joint?
So actually bringing it back to Tarpon Springs High School, my old teacher from culinary school kind of reached out and he got me the connection to the Gin Joint. So now I'm here and so far I'm really enjoying it.
That's amazing. All right, so you're cooking up something for us. What are you making today?
Yeah, so we just have a really simple sweet tea brine pork chop. So the night before we brined it in a sweet tea, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of honey, a little bit of salt and sugar to kind of give it some flavor. Nice. It's a Duroc pork, so we seared that, made it nice and shiny. And then you gotta take the pork drippings, you gotta take advantage of that. So what we did was we deglazed that with a little bit of bourbon, rolling some butter.
Is that what I'm smelling?
That is what you're smelling.
Okay, it smells
good. That should get you in the nose and make you hungry.
It does,
That's what the goal is here. So we're just making a really simple butter sauce here. We're gonna let the butter melt. I'm gonna put a bunch of herbs in it, and that's about it. So we have some fingerling potatoes, we have some jumbo asparagus. So it's a very simple meat in 3 dish.
Yeah, that's amazing. So tell me a little bit more about your style of cooking and what you're going to be bringing into the restaurant.
So I grew up eating very Southern food, so that's definitely merged into what I like to eat. I like to eat food from all over the world, but I definitely have a Southern style. So you'll see a lot of Southern food. You'll see a lot of just flavors from all over the place that I like to merge back into Southern, I enjoy playing with food, and that's, what I'm going to do.
That's fun. All right, so, and you said that you've only been there a month, so you're still working on the menu, but over time you might bring in some new dishes as well, as some of old favorites.
Really would like to kind of just put a spin on the things that are there now, and just give it my all, and just there's a lot of opportunity in the building, all over the building, so I'm very excited for that.
Well, let's talk about the building, because obviously the restaurant there is very cool, kind of has that the 20s vibe, right?
Yeah.
Lots of music, piano, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so we do live music Thursday through Sunday, and that's a really cool part. I love that. They do such a great job. We also have the Vault, which is a catering place, so if you're looking for a wedding or some kind of event, please reach out to us. We're very excited to get that off the ground and back to all of its glory. Yeah,
well, the Vault, is such a cool venue, and so you'll kind of be over that catering as well.
Exactly, correct? Yes, I will be. So I'll be in charge of the Vault, in charge of the Gin Joint, and we're going to try to merge the two worlds together to give it kind of a nice feel all over. So
that's awesome. I know the Vault, I haven't actually stepped inside, but we do, we have a lot of events that come on the show that use the Vault there, and it just seems like a really neat venue, right?
Yeah, it really is. It's got a lot of history to it. You can walk into the Vault, you can see the old bank and how it was, and I just think the building's really cool.
Very cool. All right, so it looks like something might be ready.
I think we're ready for action here. Right, so we have our simple little butter sauce. We're just gonna pour it on our pork chop, and with a lot of chives in there, and
oh my gosh,
there she is.
So good. Wow, that's amazing. That looks so good. Now, you brought some other stuff with you here, just some charcuterie?
Yes, ma'am. So we always do some cheese and charcuterie, various cheeses, various charcuteries. We kind of change it up every week. So this is the spread. We have a little bit of blue cheese. We have some salamis. We have a couple jams that we make with a little bit of fruit.
Yeah.
I also brought a classic drink called a Negroni. So that's going to be equal parts gin, equal parts Campari, and sweet vermouth.
Yeah. Of course, you got to have gin at the Gin Joint.
That's what I think so too. Absolutely.
Are there some unique gin drinks on the menu there that maybe you don't find other places?
The bartenders of the Gin Joint do a great job. They really do some very cool things, and I'm so excited to be a part of the team and try to match the food with a lot of the gin and see if we can incorporate some gin onto the menu as well.
Yeah. Now, I imagine, it's a very popular restaurant, so reservations kind of, you might want to think about getting a reservation.
You're definitely going to want to try to plan ahead.
Yeah.
Definitely over the weekend we have, busy, but I think, in my opinion, that's a good problem to have. So we try to accommodate everybody that we can, but if you are planning an event, then definitely let somebody know so that we can accommodate you.
Yeah. Okay, last question. Besides this, what is your favorite thing on the menu?
I would say my favorite thing on the menu would probably be maybe shrimp and grits. One of my favorites, just always has been. Grits is one of my favorite food. you can't stay away from the fried okra either.
Right. Okay.
Okra
Nice.
is actually my favorite vegetable.
I
So.
love it. So put them together. Get them both.
Yeah, maybe
All right.
we will.
Well, thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it. This smells amazing. All right. And if you would like to head to the Gin Joint, you can make a reservation on their website, cwginjoint.com.